called Steven Mukisa. I'm a problem skin specialist. You'll find me right here at Impala House, Kimathi Avenue, room 6B. That's where I operate from. It's my mother. My mother inspired me to get into the beauty career. When I was growing up, my mom used to work extremely so hard. She was working for an international organization, and then at the same time she had a side business, which was a snack business. And she's actually one of the people who inspired me to work and to work really hard. One of the things that actually got me to get into the beauty industry is all the time that she used to look at us, she would say, I'm not looking good because of you, because I have to look after you, I have to do this, I have to hustle for you, things like that. So in my heart, I wanted to do something for my mother so that she can always look good, so that she can look better, So from that, I tried to focus on making sure I do something for her. So eventually I ended up joining, being very interested into the industry, and then here I am. I'm now looking after a number of other mothers apart from my mother, and making sure I do the restoration business. So I restore whatever has gone wrong. We do the restoration. Let it be wrinkles, we do the restoration. Collagen loss, we do the restoration. Color, we do the restoration. Acne, skin that has problems, we do the restoration. So that is the reason why we are called the problem skin specialists. We do the restoration. We're in the restoration business, and that is what we do. Now, doing business is not really a very easy thing, especially in the beauty industry, especially because it keeps changing. The beauty industry keeps revolving over and over all the time. So you have to stay updated. One of the tricks to stay into the beauty industry, always stay updated, always know what is going on in the beauty industry, because new methods of fixing skin, of beautifying, come up each and every day. Remember, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, so lots of people support it, lots of people need it, and lots of innovations and technology get into it. So that is basically the reason why I've managed to stay in the beauty industry, because I try to stay ahead. I try to keep up with the industry. All right. Right now, the customers' trends in the beauty industry, it goes more towards a number of things. Lately, lots of people have gotten to understand that actually they need to supplement with collagen. So collagen is becoming extremely very popular among people. You ask someone, they tell you, oh, I use collagen, but they should also understand that there are different types of collagen. There is bovine collagen, there is porcine, there is fish collagen. So basically, they also have to understand that. And then the other trend is people are learning to use sunscreen, okay? They're learning that actually when you use sunscreen, you reduce your skin's ability to age. People are becoming more and more aware of their skins and their beauty needs. So that's a very good thing. So whatever the kind of trend that is catching on in Uganda is anti-aging and color. Once you sort out color, it's good. Once you sort out the anti-aging problem, that is good. In Uganda, it's working so well. The other anti-aging therapies that are catching on, like micro needling, like PRP. PRP is platelet-rich plasma. Those are all catching on, and it's really working so well. Well, what entrepreneurs should do and capitalize in, they should put in some more extra research and innovations towards people not aging, because lots of Ugandan women and men are becoming more aware and more sensitized about things to do with aging, the aging process, and they're trying to find a number of different ways of staying younger. In 2024, nobody wants to age. So basically, any entrepreneur who is going to invest into equipment, into products that stop people from aging, that's a plus. It's a win for you. If you're going to invest equipment and products to do with problem skin, that is acne and the rest, you're in business. If you're going to invest in products and equipment to do with color, that's business. You're going to succeed in this beauty industry. It's going to work. Well, the most important thing for anyone who has to get into the skincare business is love. You know, once you love what you do, love is the most important thing, okay? Someone said that if you love what you do, you will never work a day in your life. So basically, once you put in love in whatever you do, even if it's not in the skincare industry, even if it's any other industry, once you have love for what you do, that is the beginning. It means that you can work even when you feel disappointed. You can work, you can keep pushing on even when you feel tired, okay? That is the love that guides you and pushes you forward to excel in the industry. So make sure you find something that you love, okay? And put in enough time and research into it. Remember, in the industry, the more you learn, the more money you make. So make sure you learn everything that you can about the beauty industry. Make sure you learn all that you can about the skincare industry. You will be able to make it in the industry. Well, in the industry, branding is very, very important. And basically, branding is making sure you identify with a particular niche of the market. Well, personally, I brand myself as a problem skin specialist, and basically, I deal with problem skin. Problem skin is anything that you find problematic about your skin. I'll definitely find a solution for it. That is how I've branded myself. And the most important thing about branding is make sure you deliver, because a brand is a promise, okay? It promises, and you know, you have to deliver on the promises that your brand promises. Basically, if you're a problem skin specialist and you fail to find a solution for somebody, that means you're not delivering according to your brand, okay? So when you want to make a brand, make sure you're committed to delivering what your brand promises, okay? And that is exactly what I do. That's exactly what we do at my clinic. We make sure we deliver on our promises. What is happening in the skincare industry? Innovation is very, very important, and basically innovation is find something and look for what you can do to improve it, okay? In the skincare industry is large, it's very big. It's got products for anti-wrinkle. Find an anti-wrinkle product and look for something that it doesn't do. Look for something that you can do to improve it. That's already an innovation. Or find a baby product and look for something that you can improve about it. Are you going to improve the perfume, the way it looks, the texture? That's already innovation. And then probably also find something like a pimple product. Look for what it can't do that you think it can do. That's already innovation. So basically, innovation is about finding something that you can improve about something that is already existing, okay? So there are lots of innovations that can be done in the skincare industry. And I also realized that the skincare industry becomes extremely expensive because the taxes are high. Well, when we import in products, we pay almost about 70% in taxes. That makes it extremely expensive. We are going to sell to you something that you probably could have bought $100, then you buy it $170 or $200, mainly because the taxes are going to be high, and you may not understand that. So I also realized that the government is also trying to encourage local manufacturers to make sure they can be able to manufacture the products here in Uganda. So it's possible to manufacture all these products, but also the ingredients are also quite expensive. So it would be my cry to the government, so that much as the taxes to the cosmetics are expensive, let the taxes to the raw materials be waived off to encourage local manufacturers, okay? If we have, the more manufacturers we have, the bigger the beauty industry is going to be, the bigger the skincare industry is going to be, and the more variety we're going to have. And the more competition we have, the more efficiency we are going to have in the skincare industry. So if taxes on cosmetic ingredients are waived, it's going to blow out. The beauty industry is going to blow out. And remember, it's a very big industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry because it involves baby care, okay? The skincare industry involves baby care. It involves oral care, like toothpaste. That's oral care too. It involves problem skin. It involves aging skin. It involves hair. It involves nails. It involves a number of things. So it's wide and very large. It's a big industry. So if this government could focus onto the skincare industry, we could make it big. Right now, the compliancy that we need to make, especially if you're planning to do any kind of manufacturing of cosmetics, is UNBS. Okay, what happens is that the UNBS people, you make an appointment with them. They come to your premises. They find out where you're working from. They get samples from you. They take them to their lab. They check them. If they are fit for consumption of all people, then they give you a certification, which can be renewed after every certain period. Okay, they'll always keep coming to check on you to see whether you're still compliant with their standards. And basically, I think that's a very good thing, because what they're doing is they're trying to protect the consumer from products that may be harmful to them. So basically, anybody who is planning to do anything or manufacture, or you've come up with a good formulation and you think your product will be good out there, you need to consider visiting UNBS website and find out what kind of compliancy that you need. The labeling is very important. They want you do certain things with the labeling, the chemicals that are in the product. There are certain chemicals that are allowed, there are certain chemicals that are not allowed. So all those have to be put into consideration if you're going to do something in the skincare industry. So take your time, research, find out all that you need about the skincare industry, and definitely set up a date and you'll be able to hit it big in the skincare industry. Well, partnerships seem to be working quite well elsewhere. I don't know why partnerships don't seem to work well in Uganda. I personally have tried a number of partnerships because I'm a very enterprising person as well. I've started optical shops and I couldn't work well because partnerships just couldn't work. I've done wholesale businesses, and I've been a Mukwano agent, and I've done all those things, apart from the skincare. And what I've discovered is that in Uganda it's so hard to have a partnership. I don't know whether it's because of the culture. I don't know what it is exactly, but partnerships have failed to work for me. Probably they could work for other people, or they could work well if you're involved with a non-Ugandan person, but when it comes to doing partnerships with Ugandans, it just doesn't work for me. But partnerships are very much better. You achieve more when you partner with other people. Even the Bible says that one can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000, meaning a partnership of more than one can do much more. So I encourage people to do partnerships. If you can find someone else there who can make a great partner, please go ahead and do that partnership, because you can achieve much more. I myself, I would want a partnership, but you need people who can be able to, who are very ethical. The problem with the partnerships here is that they are very unethical. Okay, so we need the partnership has to be protected, and it should be able to work fine, and you should be able to achieve much more when you're partnering with somebody. You're starting a skincare business, there are a number of things that you have to look at. First of all, you have to look at the source of the products. Are you planning to import the products? Are you going to buy locally? Those are some of the things that you need to consider. And then you need to consider the location of the of the shop that you need to use. Are you going to use a physical location? Are you planning to do online? Okay, all that you have to consider it. And then you need to know the kind of people, the niche market that you're going to work with. Are you planning to work with babies, so you stock up baby products? Are you going to work with problem skin, so you stock up with products that are going to solve people's problems? Are you going to go with anti-aging, so you stock up products for anti-aging? Are you going to work with color, so you stock up with products that solve people's color problems? So basically, you need enough research on what you're planning to do, and you choose a niche market that you're going to go with. Okay, that way you're going to be very successful in what you do. And then the other thing that you need to do is you need to know the legalities of the industry. Okay, definitely you're going to need a trader's license. Okay, and then after needing a trader's license, sometimes you need to join up with groups, unions, associations that are going to help your product run better. So basically, all those are some of the things that need to be considered when you're planning to open up a skincare business. some of the pitfalls or that most beginner entrepreneurs make when they're beginning business is basically over expectation and low preparation. Most of the times they don't prepare properly, and then their expectations are so high of a new business. I always tell people that a business should be looked at as a baby, okay? As a little baby. You don't expect your 6-month-old baby to change their own diapers, or you don't expect your 1-year-old baby to change their own diapers too. That means you have to give a business approximately about 3 years for it to manage to break even, and you know that now it's going to be able to move by itself. Be patient with your business, okay? Don't start right away looking for ways in which you can start taking out of your business. That way your business will manage to stand. If you have very high expectations of your business is 1 year old, you want to get your school fees from the business, you want to get your house rent from the business, you want to start getting all your holidays from your business profits, then it may not be working so well. You have to give your business time to grow. Keep reinvesting that profit for about 3 years. Keep pushing it back in for about 3 years, and then about the 4th year, then that you can start taking some profits out of your business. I want to look at Uganda as the way I've been looking at the South African beauty industry. You find that in South Africa there are lots of products, lots of local products that are made locally in South Africa, and they're all very beautiful products. It's my dream to see a number of beauty industries, beauty manufacturers, beauty product manufacturers in Uganda. We want to see more people dealing in baby products. We want to see more people dealing in anti-aging products. We want to see more people dealing in hair products. We want to see many more people dealing in skincare products. We want to see many more people dealing in cosmeceuticals, because the industry is large, the industry is very big. So we need to see many more people involved into this industry and grow it, because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. We want to see Ugandan products being exported out there, as cosmetics that originate from Uganda. And for this to happen, we definitely need to seek more help from those who are high up above us, so that they find a way of, waiving, if they could waive ingredients on raw material, business would definitely grow, because there are so many sectors that are coming up. I see so many growing sectors that are coming up because of the few people who are struggling to manufacture here and there. I see the packaging industry is growing, the ingredient industry is growing. They're still not as many as they should be, but it's growing, but I'm sure it can do better than it is doing right now. I see machinery, the machinery industry is also growing. So there are lots of things that can grow out of the skincare industry, and this can be something that is very beneficial for the country at large. I also realize that there is a need for a number of professionals, people who specialize in the skincare. And I also want to urge people out there to always seek professional advice when it comes to skincare. I see a lot of people coming up with a lot of damaged skin. You find someone with melasma, very bad melasma. Mainly, melasma is namakura. You find people suffering from very bad skin, mainly because they ended up doing their skincare based on advice from the streets, from the back streets. Okay, so you find that the skins the skins end up getting very damaged. So I advise people and I urge people to always seek professional help when they need to make decisions about their skins. I myself, I offer professional help, and you can always seek to find out more about skincare. You definitely find me room 6B in Pala House, Kimathi Avenue. Kimathi Avenue is the same street that we share with KCCA. Actually, we are just opposite KCCA main gate. There you'll find me, and then you get all your advice, or you get all your skincare answers sorted out. If you can also contact me on 0782 346 006 or 0751 346 006. Or you can come personally and visit me at room 6B, Impala House, Kimathi Avenue, opposite KCCA main gate.